you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome everyone to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oklahoma State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Robinson looking to pass. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
You know, sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any faster trying to get it to him quickly because you know he's so wide open like on that last play. Just take your steps, throw in rhythm, and just throw a catchable ball.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So Notre Dame's offense will go to work for the first time. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman.
He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season. He's really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Touch pass on the run. Jukes his way for more.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's
picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Cowboys! And what a turn of events as this
individual effort by that big fella there. And David, you know, it's funny. I mean, hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Gets open down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. And off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. All wideouts, no backs. Looking downfield on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Pulls it in. It's Wingo. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why.
He lets one fly deep. Makes the ground. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw
the sneak scores it.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Robinson will throw. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another day.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Heaves it on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Snagged in the middle. It's Payne. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years. And the coach...
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fire into the right, complete.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
On third down, he drops to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one is 2nd and 14. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to keep it in the air. Working that left side now. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Gabe.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
A defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Robinson looking to pass. Looking for the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Looking to throw on first down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Working well behind the sticks on second down. to fire. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me fourth down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Robinson will throw. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 11 over Wisconsin. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
And he'll pull it in inside the 20. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. He might want another play. From the red zone, looking for a man. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
That makes the score Notre Dame 21.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a physical attack from the guy. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Cowboys will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. To the ground, he's got it again. Wow, and runs through another guy. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Trying play action. Got a man. It's Price. Still running at the 40. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Gonna run it. It's Price. Running into the open space.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Now on the option. Rides the back on the option. The give. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the back. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Robinson looking to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Here's the pressure. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. throws to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy that we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Turning it on. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself on the draw. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, the power run here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Irish! And the pummeling has started. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. He's got it on the right. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Rides the back and leads it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. Robinson will throw. Unleashes it on the run. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. So now it's 2nd and long. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Now facing a 3rd and long.